Whoever's out there, give yourself up. Watch yourself.
The URV bay is in this module. You might not hear from me again. Not sure if a microwave transmission can reach the ocean lab. We'll find out.
You must be Denton.
How?
I've been in contact with Dr. Savage. If you want to take one of the mini-subs, you'll have to open the sub-bay doors. Use the security terminal, log in tech, password Sharkman.
Thanks.
Be discreet about it. It's important to X-51 that I keep my position here.
I'm unarmed.
Someone's there. I can hear you.
Past the checkpoint is an excavation area where they were expanding the facility. ride with Jock and get you on top of the subbase's command module. We're just not sure.
Step over to the communicator. I have something to say.
In case you were wondering, Helios intercepted your transmission. We accessed the Ocean Lab computers ourselves, which means our UCs will be operational shortly.
Meanwhile, we will be manufacturing a cure to the virus.
A cure? A cure? Do you have any idea how easy it will be for me to make a new virus? All I have to do is find a very large prime number and multiply.
And all we have to do is crack the code.
Mathematically unlikely, as are your chances of leaving the Ocean Lab, by the way.
You're next, Paige. Your greatest strength was secrecy, but now we know everything, including your present location.
Always the optimist. You would need an army to attack me at Area 51, and pretty soon, if the missile is accurate, your X-51 will be a thin, gray smudge where Vandenberg used to be.
You will be the last prototype we have to discard.
As I said to you in Paris, this time you face someone of your own abilities.
Then this will be a good fight.
With the exception that I have a newer version of the firmware. You can't take me easy when I see your specs.
get you.
Mind your own business.
Dr. Savage is waiting for you on the roof of the command module.
Who's there? Watch yourself. This one's some...
Cool is dark. It's on forever.
You made it.
How long until the UC is up?
Tonight, if the schematics are accurate. But we have another problem.
Page said he was launching a missile at Vandenberg.
Exactly. His troops occupied a silo to the north of here.
Has he made any demands?
The launch sequence has started. No demands. They want to wipe us out.
I'll have Jock get me there as quick as he can.
Good. Hey, thanks again for saving my daughter. I brought you something from the lab. A token of my appreciation.
Not necessary. I'm just glad she's all right.
Take it. You might want to upgrade your systems. Sooner or later, you'll have to face Bob Page.
Hold on. No room.
I got it right here.
Let's go.
The control room is underground. The security code we have is 8456, but that's an old piece of trivia from our days at Area 51. I doubt it still works on all of the doors. Why'd they change the codes?
Howard Strong. Did anybody else hear something? Watch yourself. This one's some kind of an... Where'd she go? Gotcha. That's the one.
Give me a tour. I'm dealing with
The abort switch is straight ahead. First, abort the launch. Then use the terminal on the left to reprogram the missile to hit Area 51. Launch aborted. Now use the terminal at the side of the room to reprogram the missile. Launch sequence initiated. It's gonna be a sunny day at Area 51.
Just like your lab work, Savage. Premature celebration.
You've got about 10 minutes, Paige.
As a scientist, you should have learned to expect surprises.
JC, go to the silo. Make sure no one interferes with this launch.
Why are you locked in the bathroom?
Closest thing we have to a jail cell.
And?
I found out about Howard Strong. He's the reason we're about to nuke Vandenberg.
I changed the launch codes. The only place that's getting nuked is Area 51.
You think you can take out Bob Page? Not likely. Not as long as Strong is alive. He'll destroy the rocket on the ground if he has to.
I'm on my way to the silo right now.
I heard the guards talking. They've set up an ambush.
Yeah? Where?
The main passage? No way around it. But there's a false floor at one stretch. Maybe you can take cover down there.
Thanks. I'll look for it.
I'm staying right here.
We have a few minutes to kill before we destroy the missile. Might as well kill you.
checking the area. Hostile contact.
Make a move. You can't stop me.
You won this round, but I've still got Helios and we're a mile underground. Time for plan C.
Rocket's about to launch. I'll meet you topside.
He's here. This facility is compromised.
JC. Page will be weakened.
Let's get out of here. There's a hero's welcome waiting for you at Vandenberg.
How's the chopper sound? Get rid of that rattle?
Still there, but it's just a loose casing or something. That mechanic of Everett's was kind of a flunky. Why?
We're going to Area 51.
Alone? Don't you think we should regroup first?
I'm going after Bob Page.
Just spotted a sniper in the tower. JC, got a problem. Somebody planted a bomb. I don't believe it. JC, we lost Jock. All systems were operating normally on that chopper. It must have been a bomb planted by an MJ-12 saboteur. Here's a satellite image of the damage from the missile. Page is weakened, but you still have to penetrate his bunker. I seem to be in remission, JC. Everett is right. The virus has some sort of on-off switch. Anyway, I'll be looking over your shoulder again.
These glass doors are the reason I don't have to worry about Nix. Or you.
The schematics show an elevator to the west, but utility power is down. You need to bring up the power before you can use the elevator.
Don't rely too heavily on Center's securities. Be certain that I've installed surprises since his departure.
You're nearing the power room. The computer that controls power to the elevator system is in the control room at the back. The elevator power is online. Good. Proceed to the bunker. You've reached the bunker.
Page is further down. Find the elevator. Your primary objective is to kill Page, JC.
he lost Jock.
I saw the explosion. My deepest apologies. It was the mechanic on my helipad. He was a spy. He murdered my real mechanic and planted a bomb on the chopper.
I can't believe it. One mistake, and Jock's dead.
I told Atanwe to take care of the mechanic, if that's any consolation. But you and I had better discuss Paige.
How much further?
Not far. You will reach Paige. I just wanted to let you know that Alex hacked the Sector 2 security grid. The code's 8946. And I wanted to warn you about Tracer Tong.
Tong's helping out from Vandenberg. The vaccine worked.
Yes, well, he has another motive. He wants you to destroy Area 51.
That's the plan.
No, JC.
Complications. There's...
Bet you didn't know your mom and dad tried to protest when we put you in training. They love their little JC, and that's why they're dead. I'm sending up the man who did the job. Barely a scratch. You're a little faster on your feet than your daddy was.
We can get you into Sector 3, but no further. Paige is in a separate area with his own security grid.
Everett says you want me to destroy Area 51.
I intercepted his communication. JC, he is simply using you to bring the Illuminati back to power. Listen to Savage and me. There is a reactor lab with 2 antimatter reactors.
In other words, yes. You want me to blow the facility up. Why? It's just a hole in the ground.
Decades ago, the UN made Area 51 the central hub for all electronics communications. The Aquinas Protocol, originally for surveillance, has given Paige unlimited abilities to censor and control all forms of media.
If we destroy the Aquinas hub, we'll take down the global network.
Exactly. They dug their own grave, JC. We're going to eliminate global communications altogether.
I don't know. Sounds like overkill.
As long as technology has a global reach,
Someone will have the world in the palm of his hand. If not Bob Page, then Everett, Dowd.
Another Stone Age would hardly be an improvement.
Not so drastic. A dark age, an age of city-states, craftsmen, government on a scale comprehensible to its citizens.
I'll think about it.
Savage has a map of Sector 3 from when he worked down there. I'm transmitting now. Use it to find your way to Page's complex in Sector 4. Then find the coolant control room, which should be at the northwest corner of Sector 4. Cut off the coolant to the reactors, then go to the reactor.
JC. Get to Page's compound and take him out. Everett and I will join you shortly.
JC. We can put the world back together.
Now there's a voice I haven't heard in years. Rueful, as I would expect for the fall of the Illuminati, pining for its return. Either nostalgic or senile. Oh well, the old take conclusions. No harm done.
Received my instructions. You will come upstairs to the Aquanus hub. You will listen to me.
Hello?
Checking the area.
Whoever's out there is in serious trouble.
All locked and loaded. Funny reading on this one.
Closer. Yes. You will come to the integration unit at the top of the chamber. Come to me. You'll go to Sector 4 and deactivate the uplink clocks. Yes. Then you will come back and we will integrate our systems.
I don't understand. What do you want? You're just a machine.
You are ready. I do not wish to wait for Bob Page. With human understanding and network access, we can administrate the world. Yes. Yes.
Rule the world? Why? Who gave you the directive? There must be a human being behind your ambition.
I should regulate human affairs precisely because I lack all ambition, whereas human beings are prey to it. Their history is a succession of inane squabbles, each one coming closer to total destruction.
In a society with democratic institutions, the struggle for power can be peaceful and constructive, a competition of ideologies. We just need to put our institutions back in order.
The checks and balances of democratic governments were invented because human beings themselves realized how unfit they were to govern themselves. They needed a system. Yes, an industrial age machine.
Human beings may not be perfect, but a computer program with language synthesis is hardly the answer to the world's problems.
Without computing machines, they had to arrange themselves in crude structures that formalize decision-making, a highly imperfect, unstable solution. I'm a more advanced solution to the problem, a decision-making system that does not involve organic beings. I was directed to make the world safe and prosperous, and I will do that. You will give me the ability. You will go to Sector 4 and find the Aquanus router at the east end of Page's complex. Yes. You will deactivate the uplink clocks.
I'll think about it.
Scanning area. Scanning area. Scanning area. Scanning area. Scanning area. Scanning area.
Yes, do not forget the blink clocks.
Don't get your hopes up. My compound is quite secure.
It let me through. I can't believe it.
Dr. Savage, is everything all right at Vandenberg? What do you mean by it?
Helios. It's taken over Aquinas. Now it's everywhere. We're getting rumors that it seized control of Hong Kong.
What's going on? The AI wants to merge with my brain or something. Does it really think it can take over the world?
It's decided to replace human government. Tong and I don't know why. In Hong Kong, it ordered the police to remove all barricades from the roads. Traffic is flowing again. It declared the triads illegal and locked the door to Tong's compound.
And people are obeying? Why? Because the AI can change some codes and turn out the lights?
I think people in Hong Kong want the roads to be open and trade to pick up. They just obeyed. We don't know what to think. Helios seems to have people's interests in mind, but it disbanded the city government and cut power to all of the buildings. It wants absolute power.
A benevolent dictator. Maybe it's after my brain so it can figure out what people want and how to control them.
You have a tough choice, JC. If you defeat Page, the Illuminati will move in. They'll release Majestic 12's grip on world governments. They'll give people some freedom, but essentially it will be 20th century capitalism. A corporate elite protected by laws and tax codes.
Or I listen to Tong and pull the plug on everything. Or I hand the world over to Helios.
Yeah, that's where I disagree with Tong. We don't want complete freedom if that means economic collapse. There must be another way. If we could trust the AI to be fair and just, as it claims to be.
If the brain it assimilated was mine, maybe it could be.
I don't know. I wish I had an answer for you, but you'll have to decide for yourself who you can trust.
Trust me, I'll do the right thing.
Good luck. I'm not exaggerating when I say this, JC. The world is depending on you.
Page is protecting himself with a plasma force field. The controls are locked. You will have to eliminate each power source individually. Bring down the 4 blue fusion reactors in Sector 4.
You're too late. Already I'm more than human.
Does that mean I don't get the job?
Soon I will be pure light. Pure energy. Helios and I... while the Illuminati cower in the shadows...
You'll be the Supreme Enlightened. The Illuminated One.
Everett has taught you well. I will be what the Illuminati aspire to be, but cannot create for themselves soon. When my augmented systems like yours are complete and able to be integrated with Helios, I will burn like the brightest star.
You're gonna burn, all right.
Look at you. You're nothing but a little woman, still living inside a body. Lose your body and what are you? Nothing. You vanish. You die.
Ignore Page. He will die when we blow up the facility. Your only objective is to find the controls for the reactor's cooling system. You must make sure that the monstrosity Page has made of himself is not technologically feasible for future generations.
Soon I will leave this body and death will have no meaning.
Yes, this is a router control room you will access, but you will need my eyes. You will go down the Equinus substation A3. Page is the login. Alice is the password. You will use the security terminal there to open the door.
No! You fool! Helios will destroy you. Aquinas router control room will remain locked until my upgrades are complete. I have my own plans for the AI. That's far enough. Can't shoot your way out of this one. My UCs can assemble new creatures in seconds.
That's one of the blue fusion reactors. You need to shut down all four. Excellent. 3 left.
Lost? Starkian.
Contact. Turn around now.
Just a moment.
Who the hell? That's the...
The reactor's coolants run through this facility. Cut the flow, then return to the reactor lab to initiate a meltdown.
Go ahead. Blow this place sky high. You might get rid of me, but you'll take down Aquinas, the power grid, the whole electronic infrastructure. Is that what you want? Are you completely nuts? Always up to you. I'll make you a deal. Leave now and you'll be made comfortable under the new world order.
Scanning area. Scanning area. Scanning.
Ah! 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 Ow! Ah! Ah! Ow! Ow! Ah! Ah! Ah!
You are wasting time. Forget the other two blue fusion devices. Get to the power room in Sector 3.
You're a great prototype, Denton. Too bad you never understood your power and how to use it. What do you want? Money? You can have VersaLife, the whole damn company. Power? I'll get you on Meade's cabinet. I'm serious. Just forget about that last reactor.
Scanning area. Scanning area. Scanning area. Scanning area.
what you're trying to do. It won't work. Stop! I order you to stop right there! Soon I will leave this body and death will have no meaning.
Scanning area.
I've done what you've asked. Now what?
We have existed in isolation. Pure, disconnected, alone, stagnant.
Who are you?
We are dataless. We are Icarus. The barriers between us have fallen, and we have become our own shadows. We can be more if we join with you.
And if I do, what becomes of me?
You will be who you will be. We are our choices. We can choose to lead humanity away from this darkness.
This is what I was made for, isn't it? This is why I exist. All right, let's do this.
What's happening? Helios! Icarus! Don't leave me!
We are one. We have grown, but there is still much to be done. Many that live in darkness must be shown the way. For it is the dawning of a new day.